Happy Friday, boys and girls. Those of you who have been with us this week at Listen Bee, I have truly enjoyed it. I'm so happy to see your sweet faces in school every day. For those of you who've been at home with me this week and who've been listening to these pumpkin writings, I hope you guys are both ready for our last sentence of the week. And our last sentence this week is going to be, a pumpkin has a stem. So let's count those words. A pumpkin has a stem. So that's 5 words. So we're going to have 5 words in our sentence up here. So we're going to start with my capital. My first word is A. Our sentence always starts with the capital. Put my finger space down, so it's a nice little space. My next word is pumpkin. And yes, it is still displayed in my room, so I don't have to send out that word pumpkin, so I can just write it. So you guys can copy it with me, or I'm sure you've written it so much this week that some of you might even remember how to spell it on your own. So if you can, go for it. The rest of you just watch as I write. So far I've got my P-U-M-P. Now I got my P, excuse me. Next, I need my K, my I, and my N. A pumpkin. My next word in the sentence is has. A pumpkin has. Has. H. A. S. A pumpkin has. My next word is A. A pumpkin has a, I'll throw it down for STEM, it looks like. A pumpkin has a, let's see. Yep, I cannot squeeze it in. That would not be pretty. So I'm going to drop down, and again, don't write there in a little white space in between the lines. Right there next to your flowers where we're going to put the next word, stem. Now, stem is not a sight word. It's not displayed in the room. So I'm going to have to sound that word out all by myself. So I want you to help me as we sound it out together. Okay, so let's listen to the sounds we hear in stem. S-t-m. S-t-m. I hear 3 sounds. What's my first sound I hear? Think about it. Think about it. Whisper it to yourself. What's the first sound in stem? What letter is that? All right, let's write it. Is that what you heard at the beginning? Stem. I heard the S in the front. All right, let's listen to the next sound we hear. St, st. I hear a T, and my T's are tall. St, M, st, M, stem. All right, there's my M. Again, parents, guardians at home, for those of you who did not hear my video earlier in the week, this is called inventive spelling, and that's where we sound out words and only write down the words we only write down the letters that we hear. So when your first graders at home and they're sounding out a word and they only write down a few letters and they leave some out, that's okay, because sometimes we don't always hear the letters are in a word. So as long as they're writing down a letter for every sound that they hear, they're doing good. So it's okay. It is okay for them not to spell every single word correctly. As a matter of fact, we do not want them to spell every word correctly at this point, because that means that somebody's helping them. So we want them to be as independent as possible as soon as possible. So we're missing a letter in that word, but you know what, boys and girls? It is okay. It's fine, because I can sound that out, and that says stem to me as a reader. A pumpkin has a stem. So my sentence is done. My letters look good. My finger spaces look good. And the last thing I need is a period. All right, so you are officially done with writing for the week. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I look forward to seeing some of you on Monday, and the rest of you, I look forward for you writing with me on your videos on Schoology. All right, I'll see y'all then. Have a great weekend.